Hi everyone and welcome back, and if you're new here, hi, welcome, join the enthusiasm, subscribe. Now today I'm going to share my legit 10-minute makeup routine with you guys. Now when I say a 10-minute makeup routine, it's not just for name. It's obviously going to be a timed tutorial, and I am just going to do everything in 10 minutes, and plus I will be explaining everything in 10 minutes too. So just because I have done this so many times, so this is no more a challenge for me. Obviously if you have to do a glam look, it will take more than 10 minutes definitely, but it's going to be very natural, it's going to be very lightweight, it's going to be very beginner friendly, and plus I'm just going to use 7 products. I was actually fed up of using like 12, 15 and 20 products in a makeup tutorial, so this time I'm just going to use 7 products. And yes, before I forget, I obviously want to mention that I will be using products that are multitasking. Like I am going to use a palette that has blush, bronze and highlight, all the 3 in just one palette, so that will be counted as one product. So obviously I am just going to cut short all the conversation and just now let's head right into the tutorial. Okay, so now if you can hear anything in background, just ignore all of that, because I think you're gonna hear so much because construction is going on somewhere. So yes, now first of all I'm just going to use a blurring and smoothing primer. Obviously I want to keep my face very much sweat proof, so I'm just applying this, I'm just patting this all over my face. And now you guys, one more thing, summer is all about glow and all that stuff, but in India it's not all about glow because the summer is really hard on you. It's very much like sweaty and all that, so obviously you cannot use like a dewy primer very much. So even if you have dry skin, summer is very extreme for you too. So now next I'm just going to use a foundation. It's a very light foundation, very lightweight, and I'm just going to use it for namesake, like just the foundation for just namesake. So I'm just taking a little bit and I'm just taking my foundation brush, little more, because this is like very much sheer coverage. I'm just going to apply this on my face. Alright, I think the brush absorbed most of it. I also take it a little bit to my neck. And on the forehead too. Now believe me guys, if you have a very even skin tone, just skip the foundation, just skip it, don't think about it, just skip it. Alright, so once that is done, quickly I'm gonna grab my concealer, and I'm going to use this in a very limited quantity, very limited. So just that much and just that much, because I think that I have a little bit tan going on, so this is not going to match. So that's our third product I think, and now I'm just going to blend this in. Now I am using a dry blender, a dry sponge, because obviously I've used a very little amount of product, so I want it to spread properly and I don't want it to get absorbed by the sponge. Okay, blend quickly. Now let's set this face quickly, and for that I'm just going to take my Fit Me powder, and where is the brush? Let's take the sponge and a little bit of powder. Now let's just set it in place. Okay, that looks even. Next, let's take the clean side and just clean all the extra powder that's sitting over there. Okay, that's it. Now let's quickly do the eyebrows. They're not in shape at all, but I'm just going to try my best. Thick. Okay, oh my god, it's already 5 minutes. Like, really? Now I'm just going to brush them out a little bit, and that's it for the brows. That looks very natural. Okay, and now with the same eyebrow pencil, eyebrow definer, I'm just going to define my upper lash line a little bit because we're not going to use any eyeshadow today. So just a little bit. Okay, that's it. And now I'm just going to take my blush, bronze and highlight palette, and first of all I'm just going to bronze a little bit. Not going overboard with this, just a little bit. Okay. And next I am going to highlight with the same brush because all the bronzer is gone now, almost, I think. And I'm saying that again, just place a very little amount of highlighter. That is enough, I think. Now obviously blush, definitely blush. Just taking some blush, just now I'm again taking my sponge again and just wiping off the excess. Now I'm just taking the highlighter on my fingers and just kind of spreading it on my eyelid. Okay, I think we've got like just 2 minutes or so. We have to nail this. That's cute. And for the last step, I'm just going to do my lips. Now in the leftover 1 minute, I am just going to let this lipstick dry, and I'm just going to take a little bit of highlighter and just going on my brow bone just a little bit. And on my inner corner. So inner corner is very important because that's just going to highlight your whole face, like whole damn face. So, and on the nose tip too, 20 seconds. Over here just a little bit. Okay. That's it. I am done. You see that it's still over there because I've not used a foundation that was like full coverage. So I generally don't get breakouts, but whenever I break out, it's like bad, and you know. So this is the look. It's very natural, and obviously with that pimple peeping through, it's actually very natural. Now the eyebrow case over here is not like eyebrows on fleek, it's more like natural brows defined a little bit. Obviously this is a very natural look that you can wear every day, and the nude lipstick looks really perfect with this look. It's just that you have to find out the right highlighter for your skin tone. For me, gold complements my skin tone a lot. So obviously gold looks best with my skin, and obviously you have to find out what looks best with your skin. It looks good in natural light, and plus these are fluorescent lights, and you can see it looks good in fluorescent light too. And obviously if you want to wear this in a dim light condition, it's completely perfect. Like in dim light, any kind of makeup is just perfect. If you have extreme hyperpigmentation, you can use correctors, orange, purple, green, you know the rule. And now I don't have, like right now my hyperpigmentation is at a point where I don't have to use an orange corrector. Concealer does the thing thanks to vitamin C serum. Now if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit that notification bell because that keeps us connected. And obviously if you really like this video, then just share this video. I really want to show you that this makeup is transfer proof, and I'm just taking this phone and I'm just pressing it against my face nicely, and you can see it's not very much transferring. This is a thing that was on my phone from the very beginning.